Yeah. We can cut that out.
I could have put it as a blooper.
Do it like that.
Hey guys, it's Martinez from TM Unboxing. Today's Cyber Monday, and instead of unboxing, we thought that we would go over some of my music equipment that makes producing a lot easier for me. So we have 4 items today. One of those items is a Tascam DP32 SD multi-track recorder. It's a lot of words, you might not know what that means, but we will show you at the end because it's a big item. Meanwhile, we have 3 other items that we're going to review. Let's go over the first one, the Akai Professional XR20. As you see, it's lit up right now and it's ready to go. The 2 other controllers I have, they don't have a cord connecting them to my laptop currently, just because it's kind of hard to set them up. This is a beat looper. What I can do is I can come up with a beat in my head, and there's already preloaded sounds on this. And then if you hit one shot, you get sound effects. And then if you go to synth, you get a keyboard or a synthesizer sound. So if you hit record, it will count to 16 on a direct tempo that stays very steady, and you can create a loop. So what I'll do is I will loop something for you and give you a little demonstration while it's hooked up. So what I do is hit play and record. Sorry about that, a little mess up there, but here I go. And then I hit synth. And then I can add like a bass layer or whatever. So I change the synth to lower. You could get so creative with this. You could add so many different layers. It's really nice. If you want to hear more and see more with this Akai Professional, hold on. You keep messing me up by looking at you.
I thought you weren't going to say more.
I am.
Just look at me and then look back. That's all you need to do.
So are we going to have to re-record this, or are we just going to cut it out?
Cut it. You did good with the playing, so go.
You could get into so much more creative skill and recording with this. I'm not going to go into that today because I have a couple other things to review. If you want to see more with this, just leave a comment below. We can do just a specific video on this sound pad, or we could do on a whole bunch of them. Might be longer. If you're looking to buy this and kind of play around with it, it's $320. I mean, it seems like a lot to start off with, so maybe when I explain my other controller, you might be more interested in going that route. Okay, next item. I have the Novation Launch Key Mini. This does not come with any preloaded sounds. This is just a MIDI controller, which means you have to have a computer program running through it to program the sounds on here. As long as you have a USB connection and a computer and a DAW. DAW is a digital audio workstation. Anything from Ableton Live to FL Studio to GarageBand, those would all be compatible with this sound pad. It's more like a keyboard. It's really nice because it's very light and you can take it with you. A lot of times I'll use it to just record my voice into a computer program, and then I will just play around with the sound and edit it. Again, that's for another video. I'm not going to explain how you edit it, but it's very nice. It's very small, compactable, pretty cheap. It's $79, so if you already have a computer and can get a free program, I'd say do that. It's way easier, and you're not spending a bunch of money on something you don't know about quite yet. Then we get into the Machine Micro. Machine Micro, this is pretty cool. It's another MIDI controller, so it doesn't come with preloaded sounds, but it has so much more capability. This one is like my first drum pad, except you can program whatever sounds you want onto it. You're going to need a computer program, again, DAW. I would suggest Ableton Live or GarageBand or Fruity Loops, which is FL Studio. I use those all the time. But what you can do is record on the computer program and load sounds individually. Each of these pads change different colors. It's really cool. Sometimes I just play around with the colors. I don't actually make music. But the Machine Micro is really nice because it's very compactable. It's a little nicer than the keyboard, the Launch Key Mini. But it's pretty much like my first sound pad. I'm not going to re-explain it. But you need a computer program and you need to know how it works. I can do another video on that another day. But if you're looking for a price, this is $250. Yeah, it's $250. It's probably nicer than my drum pad just because a computer program will enable you to do a lot more than just having preloaded sounds, and most professional musicians use this. I use it quite a bit to just record a random sound from my house, and then I'll edit it in the computer program, and then it will give me instant playback from each of these buttons. They change colors, which is really fun. So if you're just looking for a fun toy and something to play around with, and you are wanting to spend more money, great way to do that. Okay, we have one last item, so we're gonna have to change the camera views. So this is the fourth big item. It's a Tascam DP32 SD. It has 32 different tracks. Right now you can only see the ones that are showing, but they overlap from 9 to 10 to 31 to 32, which means you can record a sound on this track and then you can flip it so you can re-record and layer it. What this enables you to do is pretty much record a band or record a bunch of instruments and record them together. I'm going to show you a little demonstration. I have my iPod here kind of plugged in, and that is on this track. So this cord here is plugged into this channel, which I can enable how loud I want it. I can enable the mixer, which lets me edit the sound. Again, if I explained everything and how I mixed it and whatnot, that would take a whole nother video. I'm just gonna show you the basic. So this is how I pretty much make my music. Make a random sound. Bleh. Actually, no, that sounds really bad. Yeah. So then I take a sound. You'll be able to hear it on here. So, if I do this, I hit record on the board, I can start recording my sound. So now, that will be recorded onto this board, and I can play it back. Just gotta wait till it's done loading. Double click. If I jog play, I can slowly play it. It sounds kind of weird, but what I like to do is then I take this cord and I'm done with that channel. I turn that off since it's already recorded. I plug it into the next channel, turn the volume up, switch instruments. Then I can add a drum beat. So let's record. So, now that I recorded that, both of those will be recorded, and I can control the volume.
So if anybody wants to buy this, how much would this cost?
It's free. You can get it for free. I'm just kidding.
What? No.
It's not free.
Yeah, we're cheapskates.
Brand new. This is $600. Almost. You're over halfway to $1,000. right now in America and everywhere, this is rated number 3 as the best multi-track recorder.
That's pretty good.
It's been that way for a few years now. It's really nice. This is a studio professional recording device, so I really love it. I got it for a great price used. It was only used like 3 times. If you're serious about recording music, I get it. It's so much of a help. We use it actually in our TM unboxing for our audio. If you are wondering how we're recording the audio so well, or if it's not well, tell me, because yeah.
It sucks, doesn't it? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, if you want any tutorials or like specific reviews on how to use any of these things, please comment and we would love to show you. But as for another day,
TM unboxing out.